signs you could have stayed. It's only over when the day is done. I never knew you was a runner, yeah. I mistook you for a son. It don't matter what we think when it's all over. 'Cause this is our last chance to leave it all behind. Raise your voice and raise your power, yeah. This is our last chance to leave it all behind. Raise your voice and raise your power, yeah.
Archie, is it fun?
Fun.
Fun.
After me. Ready? Happy?
Happy.
New?
New?
New.
Was wrong to say I wouldn't change a thing, 'cause in the story of our lives, the best of times through color glass, time rolls on enough to let me move on past, but every little now and then it creeps on back to shape my smile.
Today is October 17, 2022. It is 10:10 a.m. So I didn't record anything this morning. I was up, but I wanted to finish edit some videos that I have before I start piling more on. So there are a couple things that I bookmarked to share with you. And I'm gonna try not to do the Mountbatten kind of topic, but depend on how I feel later on, and I'll see what I could do. I did post something on my community board when Omid first put the tweet out. So, and I think I did put some links regarding that. So you guys could check my community board to read some stuff if I don't share, if I don't go over the tweets. All right. So let's go to the more light stuff. It's like right now, I don't feel like I'm in the mood to touch that topic, but I don't know how I might feel later on. All right. So let's go on Twitter. Okay, this is not it. Alright, so this is the first tweet. King Charles, John Major, and Tory elders want people to boycott the crown. Alright, so there's me here. Before I can grant them their favor, they need to tell me why. I thought they told me it was fiction. Otherwise, my eyeballs will be like pretty much open to watch that damn thing. Okay, not gonna happen. All this noise is free promo. Watch it break its own previous record. Okay, time to replenish my wine and get ready for the watch party. All I'm seeing is like how the people are rejecting all their nonsense. Telling them not to watch. I mean, damn. If these people have control over you, my God. Wow. Okay, all I gotta say is thank you for promoting the show. That island still think they are empire. Who is gonna tell them the truth? Okay, my thought exactly. upchucks, preemptive strikes are a publicist's dream. The more whining he and others are doing, the more viewers it'll attract. Can someone tell these old farts that they're helping Netflix with their promotion? Just be quiet, let them be. Alright. Okay, I'd like to know what it is they're trying to stop. It's not like it didn't happen. Plus, most of what is in the Crown was splashed across every UK press front pages. Which UK newspapers was it that printed the full transcript of Templegate? There's the laugh. Okay, have my popcorn ready for 9th November. Looking forward to the Crown documentary based on facts we already have witnessed. Charles and Camilla not wanting people reminded that they are disgusting hypocrites who destroy Diana and using the same playbook with Harry and Meghan. Yep, that's their blueprint. I'm with you. Okay, that will make people watch it more just to see what they're crying about. That's exactly that. Makes me also wonder if John Major is scared that the affair with Edwina Curie might make into the Series 5 as well. Okay, I don't know anything about that. Alright, never complain, never explain. There's the rolling eye. And yet had no problem with the first 3 seasons. What was it? There was something that the Queen watches the Crown. Yeah. Now it was in a good light, so they were okay with it. Okay, I'm watching it. Who's with me? Okay, never have there been more free attention grabbing must-see publicity for an already very popular series. Okay, I'm giving gift subscription to Netflix for Christmas. Alright, everybody gets a subscription. Alright, let me see what. I'm not even gonna read the article. Forget that. It's just the same nonsense repeating. Alright, next tweet. Okay, there's this clutching at straw. King Charles III absolutely devastated since Prince Harry married Meghan Markle. Wait until you see what I wrote. Okay, King Charles III is absolutely devastated at the way his relationship with Prince Harry has changed since his son married Meghan Markle, a royal expert claimed. Well, now you can't take advantage of him, trying to blame him for every stupid thing you make. Okay, the Daily Mirror report, the monarch is understood to be heartbroken by how his relationship with the Duke of Sussex has changed since he married Meghan Markle. So I know this is just BS, but when are these people gonna say, okay, I've done so much, pain on Harry. When are they gonna consider Harry's feeling? Okay, they only care about themselves, and then they are the one who are inflicting, okay, who are gaslighting and who are gaslighting Harry. They are inflicting pain onto Harry. So when are they gonna consider Harry's feeling? So right now, Harry is at an age and at a time where right now he's taking care of himself. And I think he did say he's taking care of his mental health right now.
We chose to put our mental health first. That's what we're doing, and that's what we will continue to do. Isn't this all about breaking the cycle?
That's his priority. Alright, so they've done so much to him. And then all they have to do at this point is just mind their own business. Why can't they mind their own business and leave Harry alone? This is too hard to do, just to mind your own business. Don't you have somewhat of an empire you think you're gonna be running? Go focus on that instead of one person who's living his best life with his children and wife. My goodness. Okay, there's more lies from the trash. Who cares about the lying, corrupted Charles? Where was he when his newborn grandson was called a chimpanzee by British journalists? He comes to Cam's defense immediately. Harry was everyone's scapegoat. That's the thing. And that family listened to his words and why he left. Okay, let's see here. London. Prince Charles, who is next in line to be King of England, has been accused of employing a ruthless media operation that was willing to denigrate his children and slander their dead mother. Oh my God. Their dead mother in order to improve his personal reputation. Oh my God. This guy, bottom of the bottom. Prince William and Prince Harry were sold out to the tabloid press by one of their father's closest aides while they were still kids. Wow, this guy has no feeling at all. According to a BBC documentary broadcast on Thursday. Oh my Lord. quote, not all the lines are necessarily mistaken, that was end quote, the paper alleged, quote, but none should have come as they did from those close to Prince Charles, end quote. I mean, that's the same thing he did to Princess Diana. All he had to do is tell his mouthpiece to go do what needs to be done. Yeah, Princess Diana warned us about that.
I was portrayed in the media at that time, if I remember rightly, as someone, because I hadn't passed any O-levels and taken any A-levels, I was stupid. And I made the grave mistake once, of saying to child, I was thick as a plank, in order to ease the child's nervousness, of which it did. But that headline went all around the world.
When I lost my mum 23 years ago, you took me under your wing. You looked out for me for so long, but the media is a powerful force.
The Prince of Wales, according to the Telegraph, has become addicted to spin. After the debacle of his marriage to Diana, he took on his wife and the tabloid and became fascinated by the game. Wow! He took that as a game. My God! Whether it's true or not, but they're playing with people's lives. Wow! Fascinated by the game. Charles now scattered stories at will, little caring who he, that's the thing, little caring who he hurts, even his mother is fair game. Oh my Lord. Hey, I'm not surprised as well. The same thing that I said, well, I sort of give a hint during the Queen passing. Why? Because Harry and Meghan were having a good time. They were in front page, positive coverage for them. So that was a no-no to him. So he had to do something about it. This is what I've said. Go back to some of the thing. And I did say, in my humble opinion, okay, I'm million of miles away from these people. I could read between the line. I'm not saying I'm a mind reader, but this is what I suspected. And there's this one saying here, even his mother is fair game. So I'm not surprised at all. Wow. Okay, let's see here. The real reason the British tabloids are angry is they've lost their favorite scapegoat, Meghan. Meghan Markle. Yeah, she took them because these people play with people's lives. But meanwhile, there's crazies out there. And these people, Harry and Meghan, they just want to do their thing quietly and do what is needed. Wow. This is why I say sometimes many of these people who's inflicting pain onto others, they themselves need to feel it because they will never understand. I've said this before. They're playing with people's lives. I'm not surprised by these headlines. Oh shit, that was in 2020. This is the first time I'm seeing that. Let me see the previous one. Oh, there's no date. What about the one before? There's no date. But at least this one says 2020. Let's see the last one. Okay, this is a that's a tweet screenshot. Yeah, playing the game. Force those kids to walk behind their mother's coffin. Yeah, playing with their kids' life. My goodness. Looking at if he cares. He doesn't give a shit. Oh my God, there's no date, but the picture says a lot. You could read these. Let's see some of the comments. Well said. If he really cared, he would have protected his son and his wife and told the press to back off. Yet everything is Harry's fault when he is ever going to take responsibility for his own failures. Okay, no, it's written as if everything is Meghan's fault. I can't stand that thin-skinned bastard. There's me here. I was responding to... where are the clutching straws? Where is it? I think it was this. Okay, this one I was responding to. King Charles III absolutely devastated since Prince Harry married Meghan Markle. And then my comment on this was, okay, it didn't seem like it when he took the opportunity to walk Harry's wife down the aisle. Only if they all were honest from day one. Oh no, I said plotting and backstabbing are their ways. British media better go back to their drawing board for the next man-made drama. Okay, I didn't read all the other one that I showed you, only the first one. Okay, the same King Charles who said in his first televised speech that he, quote, sends his love, end quote, that's another thing, to Harry and Meghan as they, quote, continue to build their lives overseas, end quote. That king, he used his son as press father for years, then used his son's wife. He informed the press where his son and family were, cut off their security, and stopped taking his son's calls, but is bewildered as to why their relationship changed. Must be the scheming of Meghan's fault. Let's see it. And there's a rolling eyes on the other one. Okay, all Charles had to do was not be a racist. Was that so hard? Charles is devastated that good King Harry, the spare, is independent, financially free from him, and most importantly, more of a man, husband, and father than he is in every way. Mom Diana is watching over him. Good King Harry. My God. Chuck's face. There's the laugh. Charles is more than clutching at straws. He destroys Harry's mother with Camilla.
But even before she married, she was beginning to worry her destiny might be a curse. Certainly, she never pictured sharing Charles with another woman.
He destroys Harry's mother with Camilla.
Camilla Parker Bowles was the prince's longtime girlfriend, confidant, and hunting partner in the years before Diana arrived on the scene, and she didn't exactly make herself scarce once Diana and Charles were engaged.
He destroys Harry's mother with Camilla.
Just weeks before their wedding day, Diana overheard Charles talking to his ex on the telephone.
He destroys Harry's mother with Camilla.
She heard him on the telephone saying to Camilla, "Whatever happens, I will always love you."
He destroys Harry's mother with Camilla.
And that's before he went off to Australia. We have famous footage of her crying as he climbs aboard his plane.
At the time, the press just figured Diana was sad to see him go. But in reality, she was wondering if she should call the whole thing off.
And now he's doing whatever he can to destroy Harry and his wife. Charles is willfully wicked and using the UK media as his tool.
But the media is a powerful force.
The same media that participated in the death of Diana.
But the media is a powerful force.
Okay, there's this, deflecting from great Uncle Louis' sex abuse allegation. Right on cue. That's right. That's the thing. I'm like, I don't want to talk about it because maybe I should. If I do another video, maybe I'll do it. Okay, this sort of headlines targeting and othering Meghan will only make Harry avoid the royal family and their psycho friends even more. How will any man feel knowing that his union with his beloved wife is viewed with negativity by his father and his cowardly crowd? Alright, there's that. I mean, Harry knows what he got. Okay, was it ever good before he married her? I mean, any and everything they can do to put blame on that woman, and it's ugly. Okay, why? Harry is his own man. He is an honorable man. He's a better husband, father, and he makes his own money by working. Using Harry and Meghan as scapegoat isn't working. I guess I need to black Sky News as well. Alright, there's more comment. Let's move on. So hopefully I could be in a mood to do more another video. You spent the last 4 or so years calling Harry disloyal, second world royal, irrelevant, and all kind of names, but somehow you expect him to come out and defend you simply because you don't like a TV program that dramatizes your past life. Alright, there's me here. Harry was always there for all of them, but when it's time to come to help Harry, cricket chirping. Alright, what will Harry be defending? The crown comes closer to the truth than the tabloid ever have and will. The royal family can buy everyone. Besides, Harry told you how he felt about the crown on Cohen during his bus ride around LA. Those that weren't listening, it's on YouTube, 30 million views. Go listen again. Okay, make it make sense. We have a say, quote, "Meat na got born, dog got no business there." Okay, let Charles and Camilla take care of their own business. That's exactly that. Okay, here, there's a clap. There is really no way to sugarcoat the Charles-Camilla love story. The cold hard fact are brutal. Okay, the royal family can go defend themselves. Where were they when Harry, Meghan, Archie, Lily, and even Mama Doria were receiving hate and death threat 24/7? There's the rolling eye. Alright, so let's go to the next one. Okay, there's this here. Prince William is angered about the crown's dramatization of his mother's interview. I'm not even gonna read the article. There's me responding here. I thought he already put the crown to rest, while at the same time calling his mother was paranoid.
The interview was a major contribution to making my parents' relationship worse and has since hurt countless others.
As Diana described the extent of the tension to Peter Settleton, her voice coach, she recalled that things between her and Charles were awkward in every way.
There's virtually no sexual relationship between Charles and you.
Well, there was,
So,
but it was odd. Very odd, but it was there. And then it fizzled out about 6 years ago.
Right.
7 tearing date.
How do you know it was odd?
Instinct told me. It's just so odd. I don't know. There was no requirement for it from his case. Sort of once every 3 weeks look about it, and I kept thinking. And then I followed a pattern. He used to see his lady once every 3 weeks. Before we got married.
It brings indescribable sadness to know that the BBC's failures contributed significantly to her fear, paranoia and isolation.
But I was portrayed in the media at that time, if I remember rightly, as someone, because I hadn't passed any O-levels and taken any A-levels, I was stupid. And I made the grave mistake once of saying to a child I was thick as a plank in order to ease the child's nervousness, of which it did. But that headline went all around the world, and I rather regret saying it.
That I remember from those final years with her. That I remember from those final years with her. But what saddens me most is that if the BBC had properly investigated the complaints and concerns first raised in 1995, my mother would have known that she had been deceived.
By the December of that year, as you say, you'd agreed to a legal separation.
Mm-hmm.
What were your feelings at the time?
Deep, deep, profound sadness. So we had struggled to keep it going, but obviously we both run out of steam. And in a way, I suppose it could have been a relief for us both that we'd finally made our minds up. But my husband asked for separation and I supported it.
It was not your idea?
No, not at all. I come from a divorced background and I didn't want to go into that one again.
But what saddens me most is that if the BBC had properly investigated the complaints and concerns first raised in 1995, my mother would have known that she had been deceived.
But if Diana had hoped to get support from the Queen, she was sorely disappointed. According to the Princess, the Queen turned a cold shoulder to her appeal for help. The Princess described an emotional scene inside the walls of Buckingham Palace.
And I was sobbing and I said, what do I do? I'm coming to you, what do I do? And she said, I don't know what you should do. Charles was hopeless. And that was it. That was help.
Complaints and concerns first raised in 1995, my mother would have known that she had been deceived.
I said, what do I do? I'm coming to you, what do I do? And she said, I don't know what you should do. Charles was hopeless. And that was it. That was help.
The Prince of Wales, in the biography, is described as a great thinker, a man with a tremendous range of interests. What did he think of your interests?
Well, I don't think I was allowed to have any. I think that
She was failed not just by a rogue reporter, but by leaders at the BBC who looked the other way rather than asking the tough questions.
But if Diana had hoped to get support from the Queen, she was sorely disappointed.
It is my firm view that this Panorama programme holds no legitimacy and should never be aired again.
Princess Diana herself was the principal source for that explosive 1992 book by Andrew Morton. It was part of her strategy to reshape the public's opinion of her and her life.
It effectively established a false narrative which for over a quarter of a century has been commercialised by the BBC and others. This settled narrative now needs to be addressed by the BBC and anyone else who has written or intends to write about these events.
my wish is that my husband finds peace of mind. And from that follows other things, yes.
That the BBC's failures contributed significantly to her fear, paranoia and isolation.
My wish is that my husband finds peace of mind. And from that follows other things, yes.
That the BBC's failures contributed significantly to her fear, paranoia and isolation.
I'm just
Is it September 12th?
13th, sir.
Oh God, the wrong date.
My wish is that my husband finds peace of mind.
13th.
Yes, sir.
You sound 12:30.
My wish is that my husband finds peace of mind. 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 And from that follows other things, yes.
They also told us that it is friction. So what is their problem? Anybody buying this crap? He's always incandescent of rage. At which stage will he take anger management sessions? That's a good one. As well, he should be. Bashir took advantage of Diana's Diana did everything she could to get the story out. That's just an excuse for the royal family, okay? There's that, what's this guy who was the speech coach, okay? Diana used that moment to explain as much as she can.
Thanks.
Well, as we now know, she'd done it with for the Andrew Morton book on one level. In a sense, maybe doing that had helped her understand who she was. I mean, any whether it's therapy or talking to your best friend about what's really upsetting you, you feel better afterwards.
Princess Diana herself was the principal source for that explosive 1992 book by Andrew Morton. It was part of her strategy to reshape the public's opinion of her and her life.
So let the Morton Bashir, because that's the only thing they have control of, to shift the blame. But almost the same thing is repeated two other places. The book, all right, that was one of the royal rats wrote at that time.
Princess Diana herself was the principal source for that explosive 1992 book by Andrew Morton.
The book and the speech coach when he was recording, okay?
Thanks.
Well, as we now know, she'd done it with for the Andrew Morton book on one level. In a sense, maybe doing that had helped her understand who she was. I mean, any whether it's therapy or talking to your best friend about what's really upsetting you, you feel better afterwards.
I'm saying Meghan. Princess Diana said a lot, okay? As he should be. Bashir took advantage of Diana's paranoia and misled her. Now Netflix is profiting from it. The Crown is not a historical document. Well, okay, let it be then. We're gonna watch it anyway. Because from my understanding, they use historian, okay, to help them research of whatever things they're gonna be talking about. So they don't just pull things out of the hat. So they use historian, people who pay attention to what's going on in real world, to help them with their script or to depict whatever it is that they're gonna talk about. All right, so don't worry about it. So it's not real, let it be. Okay, it's sensationalized fiction. Okay, let it be. All right, the Crown has been very kind to that family. Okay, spell family wrong. As if we haven't witnessed their many years of sick, depraved, vulgar behavior and excess greed. All right, there's that. Okay, LOL. Now we know why he wasn't the favorite child. Okay, Bill's always angry. Why is this man is always so angry? It's giving Mad King vibes. Straight up Jeffrey Baratheon, but that might be an insult to Jeffrey. Alright, Game of Thrones. Alright, let's go to the next one. 6 people like something. Next tweet. King Charles and Camilla are the defenders of faith. You cannot make this shit up. Defender of what? There's the laugh. Okay, well, King Henry VIII established the Church of England, thus it's a royal family tradition. That is true. Okay, she was sleeping around with Charles and with Princess Anne's husband while she was married, and they were, my God, and they were all married as well. That doesn't sound like a defending the faith, I guess, to me, and I'm not even going into all the nasty behind the scene drama she created. Wow, wow, wow. Wow, defenders of unfaithful spouses. There's the thing with tampon gate or something like that. Isn't that Diana's necklace? Oh God, I don't even want to look to have any opinion on that. Okay, 2 disgraceful hypocrites. Defenders of cruelty, that's for sure. They're head of the Church of Adultery. Okay, faith and what exactly? I'll wait. They're more like the pretenders of faith. That's another way of saying that. Considering how the Church of England started, it's perfect in a full circle kind of way. There's one of the videos that I was editing this morning. I sort of, my humble opinion, I made sure I put my humble opinion, and after I did that part and I let you know, do your own research. That was just my basic understanding and how I saw it, because I'm not a freaking historian, so people tell me I'm putting wrong information. I did the search and share it with you. Alright, so Jesus will be like okay, defenders of adulterers, homewrecking and torturing a young Diana. That's what they are defenders of. Okay, of their faith, obviously, not mine as an Anglican. What? There's a laugh. They are equally as horrible as Trump and his evangelical antichrist fanatics. Okay, hoping for a better kind world. Alright, let's go to the next one. Street. Okay, who? I don't know him. There's a laugh. Only Toby care about him. There's the laugh. The Marquess of CHUM-LEE thinking about suing Prince Harry if he writes, okay, if he writes a memoir and slanders his wife in it. That's a huge leap. That is a huge leap and a huge projection. If, okay, not about him, but his wife. What does Harry knows about his wife? Okay, I did put something like that in the comment. Alright, who the F and hell is he? There's that with the shade. Did something happen to his wife that Harry witnessed? Okay, so if Harry witnessed it, hey, it is what it is. There's the rolling eye. Okay, oh, that was supposed to be. Are these aristos standing on a thin glass if Harry speaks his truth? Where were these people when the British media were degrading Harry's wife? By the way, that's a huge projection thinking about suing Harry. The F. That's all the skeleton in the closet. Oh wow, 60 people like it. But he claimed the story about his wife and William weren't true, so head dogs holler. That means Rose is Will's. I'm laughing. Just look at the screen, but that means Rose is Will's mistress. If they are afraid of the book, there's the laugh. There's that yes, yes. Those crowd are crazy. Quote, if he writes a memoir and slander his wife in it, end quote, he already wrote a memoir, and why do the Rangers care if Harry slanders Rose in his book? They said the affair rumor are fake, and William getting an injunction clearly proves that. Is this an admission on their part? They don't know how to deal under pressure, but they want everybody else. They're inflicting so much pain into people. But when the role is reversed, they don't even know how to manage. Okay, they just expose themselves, tell me the rumors are true, but there is no way Harry is going to even give a sentence about that man. And that's what I'm like. That's like a huge leap. You will think you say about me, but why will Harry talk about his wife? Alright, of all people. But who the hell is he? Is he in the same circle as Harry? I don't know. Aristotle's well, we did see where Kate was being introduced in that picture with him and his wife and William. I swear Harry's memoir has the whole dreary island quaking like it was all from the worst fracking ever. Okay, thanks for letting us know. Harry knows, and therefore it's all true. LOL. He has to open the Pandora box. Yep. Why is everyone giving themselves away? No one called them how weird. I'm laughing because of all people, why the F will he move forward to come and say anything? Just shut your mouth and wait. It's like, I'm gonna sue. Okay. I think he just slandered his own wife, because why would he worry about Harry writing about him unless they did something that they shouldn't do? Exactly. Of all people, his wife. You know, I would think he would think of himself. But my goodness. Okay, when does this book come out? I like a copy if they don't mind. Late 2020. Okay, extraordinary life experience as a prince, a soldier, and a knowledgeable advocate for social. Well, I'm laughing, or making all those silly noises, thinking that all of the stuff these people are coming out, Harry probably not even gonna touch any of these things. because the amount of headache they're giving Harry, I don't think Harry wants more headache. He's gonna focus on things, probably his charity work and things that he's done for, maybe, I don't know, I'm just throwing this out there, African parks, via how he was introduced to get involved into this stuff. Okay, like the AIDS with Elton John, how did he get involved? This kind of things. Because I think the money for the proceed from the book is going to go to charity. So I don't think it's going to talk about, I don't know, but these people, let them talk. We want to know more before the book come out. Okay, extraordinary life experience as a prince, a soldier, and a knowledgeable advocate for social issues, establishing himself as a global leader, recognized for his courage and openness. It is for that reason we're excited to publish his honest and moving story. Prince Harry's book will be published in print and digital format in the US by Random House and in Canada by Random House Canada. Transworld and imprint of Penguin Random House UK will publish the book in the United Kingdom, with additional publishing territories to be announced at a later date. An audiobook edition will be released simultaneously by Penguin Random House Audio. The release date for this publication is, did they put it? Where is it? Is tentatively scheduled for the late 2022. Terms for worldwide agreement were not disclosed. Prince Harry will be donating proceeds to charity. Yeah, that's what I was aware of. All right, let's bookmark this. This sound like what do you pronounce it? MAAR-KWEESS of CHUM-LEE, admiring that Rose is Prince William's side piece. There's that. I think he may be Rose's husband, but not certain. He was, but spent most of his time in Paris with his gay lover. Okay, allegedly. Okay. So I'm only reading what's on Twitter. Allegedly. Those kids are Will's, all three of them. Oh, she has 3 kids? Oh, shit. Oh, my God. Whoa. Okay. Tell me more. No. I didn't even know she has 3 kids, but okay. You learn a lot on Twitter, and I'm sure if you look deeper, it probably, disclaimer, probably is true. Okay, here you go. Willie Leaks, community pen, has I don't know you. There's a laugh. He is the husband of the English Rose Hembury, the Marchioness of CHUM-LEE. Live at Houghton Hall in Norfolk, which is just 4 miles from Enner Hall. The Prince and Princess of Wales country retreat. MAAR-KWEESS and Marchioness are friends with Prince William. OMG, William is so fidgety and exposing himself. Okay, yep, and we will watch it. Witnessing karma like. Why on earth will Harry mention? That's what I'm saying. I don't know. Of all people, I don't even know who is he. It's through the internet, you know, Twitter talk. But you would have thought he just shut his mouth, mind his own business, and then wait until the book come out. But out of nowhere, and saying, don't talk about my wife. What the hell? Of all people. At least admit yourself, don't talk about me, but the wife of all people. Okay, why on earth will Harry mention the wife of the neighbor of his brother and his memoir? That's what I'm saying. What kills me is that this book is about Harry and his life journey. These people will say or do anything to stop Harry from telling his own story, his own truth. Yep. Okay, so many people worry about what be in Harry's memoir. I love this for them. Okay, LOL, this is so telling, unprovoked. People are edgy. My goodness, they must be doing a lot of shady stuff. They must be. Because why? Why scared? I don't understand. Okay, what could Harry possibly say about his wife? I know. That's what the $100 million question. Nothing to do with her having her hands on the crown jewel by chance. Prince William affair. Exactly. What does he want kept hidden? Okay, my question would be, what did his wife do to Harry and or Meghan that would have been worthy about her being in Harry's memoir? Okay, the desperation is too much. I want him to dare Harry. If he sues Harry, he will just be opening a can of worms. The truth will be out. I know. These people are crazy. This is the thing. If you know you're telling your truth, and then people say, I'm going to call my lawyer. But if you know it's the truth, you say, go ahead. Yeah. I had that done to me. I was like, go ahead. And then guess what? When they saw I was dead serious about it, and they were trying to settle out of court, I was like, no. And I told that story. That is the most stupidest thing of my part. 35 cents. I didn't give a shit. You accuse me of some BS thing and you tell me to settle out. I'm like, my God, go to some of my old videos. That's some stupid shit that I did. Wow, this week's of guilt and fear. This is just so random, out of nowhere. That's what I'm saying. That's what every squad is saying. Why would he even think that his wife might be mentioned in a book about Harry's life? Has his wife impacted Harry's life in some way? That's weird, right? That's the only reason I keep on reading those comments. What in the hell? Okay. Why will you be thinking about something that hasn't happened? What is he worried about? Makes no sense. Now we know what you've been up to. The three of you. You should have kept quiet, Mr. Marcus of CHUM-LEE. I would for sure. I'm telling you, everyone is taking the same thing. Okay, my blood pressure meter thinking of suing Prince Harry. Oh my God. Okay, let me start. Okay, my blood pressure meter thinking of suing Prince Harry if he mentioned the word blood, meter, blue, or numbers in his memoir. This is the level of disdain we should treat these gossip rags with. We love you, Harry. I mean, they're throwing all sort of things. All right, let me read these and then move on. This is hilarious. I'm telling you. I don't know. To those who's listening, if you find this as hilarious, I am, because I think it is, because out of nowhere the tabloid over there knows all of their dirty secrets, so they're probably just throwing things, give a hint of things that already happened. Okay, but anyway, seems there could be a lot of unpack in Harry's memoir. Perhaps I should pre-order. Okay. They really are fishing, aren't they? Hilarious. Why do they tell on themselves like this? My God. Come on, CHUM-LEE. That's how it's pronounced. Not kidding. Spill the beans. All right. Let's go to the next tweet. There's more comment, but let's move on. Next tweet. Last time I looked, Meghan is an American citizen. We don't bow to anyone unless we want to. Mumbles and make me... Oh my God, also sort of name. Mumbles make mean girls mean absolutely nothing to us. The squad be coming with some names. Mumbles make mean girls mean absolutely nothing to us. Okay, they also want Harry to bow deeply to Camilla. Oh my Lord. Okay, that's not happening either. Well, we don't know. They don't know. And I think one of the things that I said at the beginning, if they participate in the coronation, that means they're gonna be subject to pledge allegiance to that. If they never show up, so they never show they pledge to anything. All right, that's my assumption, my uneducated, humble opinion. All right, that's how I said it, and that's how I see it. I could be quadruple million times wrong on that, but they don't want to bow to Harry's kids. Wonder why. The UK royal snake pit and the tabloid dogs don't want to even acknowledge Prince Archie and Princess Littlebeth. Why? Because that will open the floodgates and all the ugly prejudice will gush out of the palaces onto the street for all to see. Okay, Sam, and I'm a Brit and will never ever bow to Mumbo and company. Younger Brits aren't pro-monarchists. Of course, a lot depends on Charles' longevity, but William may never be king. Alright, many historians, sociologists, and socioeconomics now think Bill will be the last king. Public opinion has changed dramatically over the past few years, and the only real support for the monarchy now is the over 50s. Once they're dead, the monarchy will be dead. We shall see. Alright, even if they bow, it's okay. It doesn't mean anything. Trump was made president despite losing the popular vote. and I technically live under his authority, but he means nothing to me inside. But Meghan isn't a British citizen, nor does she live in a Commonwealth country. Her connection to the royal family is familiar. Besides, William and Kate don't have official roles. They are only acting official when acting on behalf of Charles. Okay, protocol is protocol. It doesn't mean anything more than that. Meghan is American, and it is her choice to bow. I can see if they were still working royals, but she is not, therefore that protocol doesn't have to be followed. In her case, she does it out of respect for her husband, but she doesn't have to. And the thing is that I think the Queen was the last one for her, in my humble opinion. Because remember, respect, if you want respect, okay, you have to show respect, and then the respect can be returned to you. Okay, so I think the Queen have shown Meghan a lot of respect. And then you see her deep during the Queen funeral, and I put a warning, don't try this at home. You see how deep that courtesy went. All right, and I think that was it for Meghan, knowing what she knows now, the disrespect. And then look at during the Queen funeral, that moment she stepped over there, the amount of abuse that she received. You would have you would have thought that maybe they learn from previous, because they're gonna need Harry and Meghan in the future. But no, everybody shut their mouth while they themselves were looking good. Instead, they were inflicting additional pain, invite and uninvite this nonsense thing, or they're not working royal, only working royal could show up, or blah 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 blah. Okay, make these things trying to humiliate Harry and Meghan to the public stage. Okay, so you would think they learn, but no, they don't know any different. They just know how to inflict. All right, so I don't know. If that was me, I'm not Meghan nor Harry, and thank God for this. Thank God for this, because I don't think I could handle this the same way that they did. All right, I'm not them, but it's up to them to do what needs to be done. But if ever in public, we shall see how Meghan show her respect, if she ever gonna bow down, because she's not a working royal. Working royal should follow protocol. So this is the nonsense, the how do you call it, the pretzel they're twisting themselves into, especially from the invite and uninvite, only working royal invite and all of this. So they're making the case for Harry and Meghan. You're not working royal, so don't follow these protocols. I don't know if I'm making sense. All right, they are making the argument for Harry and Meghan as they're trying to make themselves look good and thinking that they putting Harry and Meghan down, but meanwhile they're just making the cases for Harry and Meghan. That's the way I see it. Okay, Meghan is American, and it is her choice to bow. I did touch that part with bow, because I think I bring the Japanese way of, there's different level of bowing and all of that. She could just bend her head to show respect. That's it. Just for the respect purposes. But the curtsy, nah. Okay, just bend your head down. That's it. I'm not working royal. I don't have to break my back to bow down to you. Just bend your head down. That will be enough. Whoever don't want to get it is up to them. Because they were so good, so happy to say working royals is not involved. Don't come to the party. Well, it seems like it was a party to them, because majority of the people in there were laughing. That I'm talking about the wake, during the wake of the Queen, before the Queen funeral. They all seem to be having so much fun, making a good time out of thinking they're hurting Harry and Meghan. And I think Harry and Meghan were more than happy to not even been invited. Right, Meghan, okay, let me read this and get it out of the way. Meghan is an American, and it is her choice to bow. I can see if there were still working royals, but she is not, therefore that protocol doesn't have to be followed in her case. She does it out of respect for her husband, but she doesn't have to. And yeah, that's true too. Yeah, I was thinking, never mind. Okay, exactly. They don't seem to realize that curtsies and bows are no longer required by the royal protocol. Okay, amen again. Brits don't have to bow or curtsy either. It is up to us whether we do. I won't curtsy or bow to a single one of them. All right, let's go to the next one. And I think that respect that deep bow, courtesy that Meghan did for the Queen during her funeral, I think that was to show how much respect she has for the Queen. And also the respect she has for Harry, because the way Harry sees the grandma, and you know, that's the reflection of it.
Have you met the Queen?
I have, yes.
A couple of times.
Yeah,
What was
it's
that
true,
like?
a couple of times. It's incredible. I think, you know, to be able to meet her through his lens, not just with his honor and respect for her as the monarch, but the love that he has for her as his grandmother. All of those layers have been so important for me, so that when I met her, I had such a deep understanding and, of course, incredible respect for being able to have that time with her. And we've had a really, she's an incredible woman.
And the corgis took to you straight away.
That's true.
For the last 33 years being barked at, this one walks in absolutely
Just
nothing,
laying on
just
my feet during tea.
wagging
It was very
tails,
sweet.
And it's just like, oh.
That has to be a good sign. That has to be a good sign.
So she wants to show her appreciation. So from this point on, we saw how deep Meghan could go. So let's see next time when there is a public thing going on, and let's see how deep Meghan is gonna go. Right next to it, remember when Harry and Meghan stood in the pouring rain in New Zealand? She was pregnant with Archie Harrison and drew a lot on that tour, only for the Sussex survivors, BS clubbers, to say she was a bully, ungrateful cretins. 39 seconds.
Our latest contribution to the QCC initiative. This block of bush epitomises the national ethos of private land conservation, which is driven not by inducements or coercion, but by the conviction that it's the right thing to do. Perhaps sometime in the future, we will see Her Majesty's great-grandchild back in New Zealand to check up the covenant dedicated by his or her parents on their first trip.
I'm telling you, Archie is blessed. You know, this little guy went through so much with our prayers and everything else. But, my goodness, those evil people... Let me stop whatever I was thinking, but let's go.
Again, I'd like to thank the North Shore Riding Club and its members for hosting us here today. And I now invite Judy Bevan from the club to address you.
Okay. Oh, that was it. There's no comment in there. All right, let's go to the next tweet. I think when I saw it, it was just the video that caught my attention. I wanted to listen to it, but I wanted to share it with you while I was recording. Next tweet. Meghan met the Queen 1 year after she started dating Harry. It took Waity 5 years. I'm telling you, the squad be coming with some pettiness post on Twitter. To show the difference. I mean, the other one was confused, and he's still confused. Harry was sure. When he knows he got the right stuff, he doesn't play around. That's the way I see it. Next, the screenshot that matches with that. Okay, the Queen's Scottish home, Balmoral Castle, and Aberdeenshire. It's celebrity lifestyle. Prince Harry reportedly took Meghan Markle to Balmoral Castle to meet the Queen. Here is a look at Her Majesty's summer residence, where the pair visited her earlier this month. That was September 14, 2017. Okay, Prince Harry wanted the timing to be just right when he introduced his girlfriend, suit actress Meghan Markle, to his beloved grandmother, the Queen of England. And earlier this month, the young royal saw the perfect opportunity on the second day of the weekend getaway to Birkhall, his father's 53,000-acre estate. Oh my God! 53,000-acre estate in Aberdeenshire, Scotland. Harry took Markle to visit the Queen at her summer residence in Balmoral Castle, just 7 miles away. Quote, it went well, end quote.
Have you met the Queen?
I have, yes.
A couple of times.
Yeah,
What was
it's
that
true,
like?
a couple of times. It's incredible. I think, you know, to be able to meet her through his lens, not just with his honor and respect for her as the monarch, but the love that he has for her as his grandmother.
Quote, a source told US Weekly, quote, it'll no doubt be the first of many encounters, end quote. The meeting is quite notable considering it took 5 years for Kate Middleton to meet her future grandmother-in-law. The squad have received 5 years. Watch, they're gonna try to go back and change that. Oh my God. By the way, she used to look at her. You could tell that was not one of her favorite person. Oh my God. I don't know. I wasn't following these people back there. I will have to go through pictures. Okay, by the way, she used to look at her. You could tell that was not one of her favorite person. She also took Meghan on the train overnight, which the other never got an invite or honor to do. That got them very jealous. I truly believe that got them jealous. It took 5 years for KKK to meet her future granny-in-law, less than 5 minutes to raid the dead woman's jewelry collection. Yeah, that's during the funeral and all of that. Okay, preach it, sister. There's 3 comments under it. What it says. There's that. Okay, valiant. So that's the type of stuff Kate should have taken up with her husband, not be upset with Meghan. Exactly. Exactly. It's not her fault. Harry loved her from the beginning and wanted her to meet his granny. Alright, per what Meghan's own voice told us, she met Liz on her second trip over to UK after having started dating Haz, and the meeting took place at Andrew's place before dinner. Remember, she said she learned how to courtesy on drive over, then Fergie met them out from the demo again. Yes, I was going to say this. Okay, the Queen has Christmas with Harry and Meghan, which include her mother. Kate's mother hadn't been invited to any dinner. I don't know, with the Queen at that time, and reportedly caused some upset with Kate and her mother. Wow. And this is the thing, I think, okay, whether it's true or not, if it is, this is what I think it is. I think the Queen was trying to create some sort of a bridge, okay, for the monarch to continue, but the other two who's gonna run the monarch, the firm, you know, reject everything the Queen. So whatever coming, it's not the Queen's fault. I'm not saying the Queen had a perfect reign. You know, when you look at what happened to Commonwealth, I'm not talking about that. Okay, I'm not talking about the firm aspect of things, but when it comes with the family and taking care of business, okay, I think the Queen was trying to connect a bridge for them to continue in a positive, the illusion, okay? The illusion of making things look what it's not. But the other one went too far. They went too personal and they took it too deep, too personal, okay? Instead of just acting out, pretend you like her and move on, okay? Nobody's gonna like you, fall in love with you the way you would want them to like you or whatever. Everyone have a different perspective of everybody else. So just act out, treat Meghan with respect, okay? And then you wanna cut ribbon, tell Meghan, go do the work. This is how we gonna move forward. Blah blah blah. I'm the future. I'm future. This is what I would like you and Harry to do. You know, bring Harry and Meghan and discuss the thing because I'm the future. Whatever positive, I don't know. Put it plain and simple. Okay, I get the credit, but instead they went full throttle, personal, tried to destroy as many as literally. Okay, remember the South African thing that happened to Archie's thing, all sort of things. But the Queen tried, okay? The Queen tried. So she left like, okay, you want to do your nonsense? I give him the Duke and Duchess of Sussex and all of that. You deal with that. You go remove it. And I think Charles was too busy, too blind with Camilla's own agenda to be called Queen Consort and all of that so people could like Queen Camilla, thinking just because the Queen, okay, this is the nonsense the tabloid keep on telling him to make him feel good. Oh, you're disrespecting the Queen, this kind of things. So trying to get the Queen's approval, that means everybody else is going to agree with the Queen. I'm thinking of the Archbishop who tried to force feed people BS about Andrew. So except Andrew. Most people were like, get the F out of there. So he was too busy with Camilla's agenda where he forgot to tell the Queen, remove Harry's title. But instead, he created his own nonsense for himself where he had to I think, in my humble opinion, is it Denmark or the Netherlands? No, Denmark, not Netherlands. Bring Denmark Queen to do those things to her grandkids, where these kids probably need it more than Harry and Meghan. Harry and Meghan, I don't think really care about that. So the nonsense continue. The Queen did try. Okay, I have to say that in that part. In that sense only. I'm not talking about things that happened in the Commonwealth. I did several videos, I think 4 of them, about what happened to the Commonwealth. I'm not talking about that. I'm talking just this little part, trying to connect a bridge. If you want the Commonwealth to like you, there's the bridge. Meghan, maybe Harry did talk to the Queen about that, and the Queen tried to send them the signal, but they can't read between the line. But oh well, it is what it is now. And I think they keep information away from the Queen as well. All right, the people who around the Queen, I think they keep information away from the Queen, and that's why they try to prevent Harry and Meghan to be in the same vicinity, the same room, or have meeting with the Queen, because they don't want the Queen to know certain things. This is the thing that I say. Harry was voice of reasoning. Okay, Harry was voice of reasoning to all of the futures and the crown. Okay, so the smartest one, get him out of there. Get him out of there, because he's gonna try to talk senses to them. So everything, I think I was right about some of this stuff, in my humble opinion. All right, let's read some more. Kate was never gifted a present either by the Queen, like Meghan was giving a pearl set, but Kate had to wear the Queen's pearl at her funeral, tacky. Alright, let's see here. She wore this jewelry so people can say she was paying tribute because Meghan had been wearing her gift during the mourning period. It backfired as usual. Okay, Meghan also went on a trip with the Queen soon after she and Harry married. Yeah, I think it was a way for the Queen to try to connect with the young. And I think that's why some people, well, a good portion of the UK, give the Queen respect despite her horrible reign. But they try to give her respect. But the others, they can't read the room. Whoever's advising them, they just listen to their advisors. Yep, something Khadija never got to do. Alright, let's see. They call her Khadija now. Okay, don't desecrate a beautiful name like Khadija. Katia will do. Alright, sorry, I stand corrected and return to Kath. A very fitting name indeed. William didn't want Kate, still doesn't. Oh my god. Harry was proud to show off his lady. Kate was a last resort. Oh my god. Alright, let me not laugh. Harry was proud to show off his lady. Kate was a last resort. The brothers showed their very different feeling about their wives with every glance. Then this happened. Let's see here. Yeah. Alright, Queen Elizabeth get on better with Meghan Markle than Kate Middleton, says royal expert. Ingrid Seward says Meghan makes the Queen laugh. Okay. That's the, I think that's what really got her, the rest so upset. She just came in and then there she is with the head, okay? The top of the top. That's the thing. The level of social class. How dare her? She should never be near our circle. And she's right there, right at the pinnacle, the very top. Okay? That's the thing that gets these people really upset. Alright? Whatever you think of Liz, whatever her reason, this happened. Liz invited Meghan on a one-on-one engagement before she ever went on one-on-one with Kate, and to rub salt into the wound, it was the royal train. Yeah, that's the thing. On that same day, they had breakfast together where the Queen gifted Meghan a pearl necklace and earrings. On the car journey back to the the Queen offered Meghan to share her blanket. Yeah, Meghan explained that too. I think, what was it? Was it Oprah? One of those interviews. Meghan has not even spoken horribly about the Queen, as they even share Zoom calls to see Archie. Yeah, I think also the Queen knows, in my humble opinion, who is trying to bootlicking, as kisser, this kind of thing, because of the position. But meanwhile, Harry and Meghan already know their position. They're nowhere near the crown. So their genuine level of respect and care for the Queen, I think the Queen saw it.
It's incredible. I think, to be able to meet her through his lens, not just with his honor and respect for her as the monarch, but the love that he has for her as his grandmother. All of those layers have been so important for me, so that when I met her, I had such a deep understanding and, of course, incredible respect for being able to have that time with her. And we've had she's She's an incredible woman.
But meanwhile, Harry and Meghan already know their position. They're nowhere near the crown. So their genuine level of respect and care for the Queen, I think the Queen saw it.
How did it feel being back? Being with her.
Being with her, it was great. It was just so nice to see her. You know, she's on great form. She's always got a great sense of humour with me, and I'm just making sure that she's, you know, protected and got the right people around. Well, I'm just making sure that she's, you know, protected and got the right people around.
Well, you know how you could sense certain things about certain people? I think that's what went on here, where the Queen sort of trusts. And don't forget, during what was it? When they met, there was something during the engagement interview where they said that the Queen's dog came to sit on Meghan's feet.
And the corgis took to you straight away.
That's true.
For the last 33 years being barked at, this one walks in absolutely
just
nothing,
laying on my feet during tea. It was very sweet.
And it's just like, oh.
That has to be a good sign. That has to be a good sign.
That's probably another indication to say, okay, this is genuine. Okay, there's no objective here. There's no other intention. Whatever you see, that's what it is. This kind of thing. And I think the Queen saw it and felt it as well. Okay, one intelligent woman to another. They had a lot in common. Kate never learned anything. What was Her Majesty the Queen supposed to chat with her about? Nada. Okay, the reason the late Queen got on well with Meghan was because they were on equal footing. Their general knowledge was vast and could discuss on a wide range of topics. I think so too. I think so too. All right, with the other one, oh my God. I think I have something, a clip. Let me try to hurry up. Maybe I'll get to it. Okay, must be those hugs Meghan gave her behind palace walls. Okay, can you imagine the evil in that family? One of them was truly jealous of a dog. But they still don't know how to behave. They can't read the room. If I do this, this is gonna happen. But instead, they take it on innocent thing. All right, next tweet. The moment, the shot. All right, so there's that. Is there audio? Nope, there's no audio. Look at him rubbing his thumb on her. Alright, there's no sound, by the way. Alright, so she's showing. Oh, so that was at a different angle. Let's see if I could see. Let's see. So the person must be somewhere on the right to get the profile of Meghan's right face, right side of her face. So it has to be somewhere here. Alright, let's look at this. Yeah. Harry. Alright, wow, careful, he might run away. He just, okay, I don't know, but yeah, that's that. Alright, let's go to the next one. Okay, I think this is the video that I was talking about. I think this is it. Let's see. Yep, this is it. Kitty Dimwit. Alright, the thing is, the doctor was talking about a new way to help patients affected by Alzheimer's disease, Parkinson's disease, schizophrenia, and epilepsy. Okay, and she was like, what about making a joke about it? Unprofessional and stupid. There is time and place to make a joke. Alright, let's see here. 17 seconds.
Open Suing was in the press for psychosis using Avatar.
Okay. As in the movie Avatar?
No, this is... so people are hearing voices.
Okay.
Like their own avatar, and then talk to their avatar and tell them to stop moaning, stop pestering them with the voices, and the voices go away.
Oh, interesting.
Open Suing was in the press for psychosis using Avatar.
Okay, I was trying to... It's still very low. Yeah, it's very low. Let me try to listen to it again.
Psychosis using Avatar.
Okay. As in the movie Avatar?
No, this is...
Oh shit! She said as in the movie Avatar. Are you freaking kidding me? Oh shit, she was serious. As in the movie Avatar. Oh my God. As in the movie Avatar. No. Oh my God. She looked serious and then got shocked when people start laughing. No. What?
So people are hearing voices.
Okay.
Like their own avatar, and then talk to their avatar and tell them to stop moaning, stop pestering them with the voices, and the voices go away.
Oh, interesting.
Oh my God, oh my God. No, I think she was serious. She didn't know. I don't think she knew. As in the movie, but like they say here, they're talking about Alzheimer's. That's the freaking thing with her. You don't know where you were going the day before? At least look it up. Look things up. Oh my God. Yeah, Alzheimer's disease, Parkinson, and all the other, those type of disease. Look into it. And the doctor is telling you they're using avatar so the people could have some sort of interaction. Oh my God. Let's listen to it one more time.
We was in the press for psychosis using avatar.
Okay. As in the movie?
No, shit. So people are hearing voices.
Okay.
Create their own avatar and then talk to their avatar and tell them to stop pestering them with the voices, and the voices go away.
Oh, interesting.
Wow. Alzheimer, Parkinson's, schizophrenia, and all of this. These are the people who sometimes hear things in their head, so they put the stuff in their ear. So when they think they're talking to certain things, the avatar will react, and then that will give them a way to, I sort of understand, that will give those people who think they're having stuff in their head, when that moment happen, the avatar will react based on how they themselves respond to whatever it is that they think is happening in their head, and then that will probably make them stop. So it's some sort of a reverse thing, action, reaction, this kind of thing. That makes sense. I mean, if you have the knowledge to, but anyway, they do their studies. That's the thing with the 5 early childhood. You have all these experts telling you things. You don't need to start from scratch. Okay, they already doing these things. Tell them how you could help them and things like that, because not everybody will want to hear the doctor talking about their things. But once you understand what the doctor is trying to do, how can I help you make young people understand what you're trying to convey? Okay, to get people involved. You don't have to try to reinvent the wheel. Not everybody knows everything. I mean, being in the science is very difficult. I was never good in science, but my youngest love it. But these are the things. Read before you go to those huge meetings. You have professionals who spend hours and hours, not even hours, years doing this stuff. And then you go here to listen to them, and then Avatar, the movie, completely different thing. Oh, Jesus Christ. All right, let's see here. Well, her husband once said he'll give a smile to show that he cares to a charity, so that matches no prep beforehand.
I'm sorry we can only come and give words and comfort, but we are thinking about you the whole time, and we really care about what's going on. So
sometimes it's that's more than financial.
Well, if we can give you the odd smile here and there, that's important. So if we can give you the odd smile here and there, that's important. So
Yep. She could have at least asked what it is if she didn't understand. That's another thing as well. I could see that she didn't know really, but don't say nonsense out of it. Please, if you are going to contribute such mediocre out of stupidity, remove that amazing woman's pic from your profile. What the hell? This needs to black. That has nothing to do with anything. My goodness, this woman went to some of the finest fee-paying schools England had to offer, then went to university, clearly to stalk a man, not to learn anything. Yet she's supposedly going to be the future Queen Consort of England. Heaven help us. Okay, how embarrassing for the royal family. I don't know. I don't think they think this is embarrassing. For them, they probably think Meghan talking sense to those people, asking questions when she doesn't know certain things. They feel like this is embarrassing to them. Look how they're treating Meghan. There's nothing wrong when you don't know. You ask. She could have just asked more questions. Okay, I have epilepsy and do talk in my head. Explain what to do takes time. It's like a second person. I'm the only one hearing myself. It takes a lot of force and time to take back control of your body and mind. Wow. See, that's what I'm saying. Those professionals up there, they learn this stuff, and this woman go over there unprepared. Okay, damn ya idiot. The way they spelled it, I can't believe I even read it. Damn ya idiot. Okay, what is that? Okay, this one I cannot read. All right, let's go to the next tweet. And then I have one more after that. Okay, did Princess Kate convince Prince William to have a 4th child? Oh my God, I'm not even gonna read the article. Oh my God, I think I touched this before in another video. Look how he look at her like, what the hell you touching me for? Oh my Lord, that is embarrassing, embarrassing, embarrassing. Oh my God, look at him here. Shit. Damn. Wow, wow, wow. So how did those 3 kids come about? Wow, wow, wow. Damn. It's like, yeah, this kind of thing. It's very sad. Okay, I thought have too many children is really bad for the planet, or does that only apply to Africa? Okay, oh, did they mention it? I didn't read the article. Look at Willie's hand pulling away from Kathy's hand. It was Katie flinching at Wally's touch before. Katie is now trying again in public, while her husband was not bothering to hide anymore. Okay, 1, if she really has AG, why voluntarily put yourself through that again? Alright, what's HG? Okay, don't know. 2, why does she share this with complete strangers? Okay, I don't know anything about that. Again, so much for population control. Okay, I do not know. Maybe they are talking about being pregnant again to distract people. Okay, I guess the whole quote, we need to stop excessively procreating to save the environment, and quote, only goes for black people. Okay, William doesn't want any more, but it is positive press. He might go along with it. Okay, they tried floating the idea in the press last year. Look like they're trying again. Oh my God. You know what? Baggage for God, because I would hate to see them bring another child in there for their own little personal gain. To have positive coverage, but they don't show any feeling and affection to the child. Baggage for God. Like I said, I didn't read the article. Whatever. Next tweet, and this is my last one. Why are the Daily Fail, Sun, and Mirror not investigating the massive PPE fraud when they have been tipped off with information? That I spoke about it. I shared an article that was, I believe, in 2020. Okay, I came across something and I started reading it and I started questioning things. I was learning a little bit more about the UK ways of reporting stuff. I was like, what? Doesn't the UK have how do they call it? Open bid, where different companies come and give bid for certain project or whatever, or do they just give it to your friend? My goodness, I was having a lot of question. So there's this coming here. I don't know what else they're talking about right now. Okay, because so he's saying here, why are the Daily Fail, Sun, and Mirror not investigating the massive PPE fraud? And then Joe Diva says, because Meghan Markle is releasing a new podcast on Tuesday. Bet young Meghan never knew she'd becoming the most powerful woman on the entire island, even surpassing the Queen. That's one thing. Okay, because they haven't found a way to link it to Harry and Meghan's yet. LOL. That's another thing. Okay, yeah, that's it for my tweets. I have 2 more, but it should be on another video. That's regarding Mountbatten thing. Okay, well, her husband once said, okay, I did that. Harry was always there for all of them. I covered that. Who in the... Okay, I covered that. Yeah, that was the first I noticed. Okay, I know what they're talking about, but it's something completely different. All right, so that is it. Okay, so there's nothing wrong with that one. I need to schedule it. Okay, let's do a prayer. Prayer for... let's do foot soldiers. I haven't done... I don't know. Okay, prayer for foot soldiers honoring civility. I don't know. Let's see what pops up. 6 soldiers prayer. All right, no side prayers. Let's look for an image. What? Oh, not much. Let's do this one. Okay, that's very small. God bless our military. We ask, Lord, that you guide the leaders of our great country and all their decisions. The burden that has been placed on their shoulders is overwhelming. We ask that with your infinite wisdom, you guide them gently to the right decision. Care, protect, and guide our military, O Lord. Strengthen them in their trials. Give them courage to face the perils which besets them, and grant them a sense of your abiding presence wherever they may be. Through Jesus Christ our Lord. Amen. All right, so that's it. Please take a moment to subscribe, like, and share. If you want to support this channel, there's a PayPal link in the description. You could donate. Those who have donated, thank you. And that's it.
For me, it's an added member of the family. It's another team player as part of the bigger team. And you know, for all of us, all we want to do is be able to carry out the right engagements, carry out our work, and try and encourage others and the younger generation to be able to see the world in the correct sense, rather than perhaps having a distorted view.